These are the diascorea tuber. This one is about I think 6 to 7 years old, and it's it's edible, but only in the after the rainy season when the tubers are full of moisture and juicy. Now in the summer months, if someone tries to eat it, it will be very strong and medicinal and might make vomiting and things like that. So these wild edible tubers, they should only be consumed during the season, not randomly whenever you get it. And now this is March, and Indian spring is going on. And after 1 or 2 rains, the new shoots come up from the tuber. The tuber is long-lived; it can live years and years. And in the summer months, it dies back, not completely, but somewhat. And then when the rains start, these new shoots come up, and then it will climb on to anything that's available. And then during the monsoon, the full growth happens, and then at the end of it, it has the air potatoes. That is, the little tubers come from the upper growth, and they are the next generation. And when the season is over, it dies back, and then waits for the monsoon rains. This one, it's an ingredient in many of the Ayurvedic preparations, like Chavanprash and many of the rasayanas and all. And if we dig in, I think some 20 or 50 kilos of roots we'll get from this tuber. So much. And another important function that these forest tubers do is when people run these heavy duty machines in the farms, the soil gets deeply compressed, and then it loses its porosity and ability to breathe and support life. So when you plant these, they have powerful roots that go deep into the soil and create crevices and openings for rainwater. Now all these holes have been created. There can be snakes and all in them also. When heavy rains come, the water will go straight into the ground because the big holes have been made by these roots. And so when you're starting an organic garden in a degraded place, getting crops of these big tough tubers is excellent for opening up the soil and creating aeration. So this diascorea I recommend all over India, when people can grow in the edges, and it's very hardy. It doesn't need watering, it doesn't need pesticide, it doesn't need fertilizer, nothing. The hardest of places also, it will crack open the earth and go in and survive year after year. So it's worth planting this diascorea.